And that was not rehearsed. Okay. That was pretty good. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody who's out there watching, and welcome to the Millbank Theatre Rush Drama Festival here in North County Dublin. We've had a great 8 nights of drama. Fantastic performances from everybody, fantastic writing, and we let you miss the bit about all the speeches and stuff. So at this point, I just want to call on our adjudicator, Mr. Jerry Stembridge, to announce the awards. Thank you very much.
And quite genuinely, if all the other festivals around the country, as they now get themselves up and running, have audiences as joyous and committed as ye, they'll be very, very lucky. Give yourselves a round of applause. It was really lovely. It was lovely chatting to you throughout the week and pretending to listen to your opinions. In fact, pretending to be interested in anything we said. Acting. Anyway, to the awards, and I know it's not a time for thank yous, but really, guys, thank you so much for making me feel so welcome. And it's been just a lovely 9 days here, and it was great to be back and great to see the festivals and great to see the quality of the shows that are already here, and there'll be others around the country. And I want to say, and this is partly to cover myself for my decisions tonight, you know, the league leading to Athlone, people like to use it's a marathon, not a sprint. I go more for the 5,000 metres. And you know that thing, the 5,000 metres, by the time you come around, I think this at the end of this first festival, they've probably done one lap, and there's a front runner and there's somebody else behind, and somebody else is nudging into the inside lane, and somebody else is struggling a bit, but it might just be policy on their part. And as far as I'm concerned, whereas there wasn't a huge amount of competition for us, unfortunately, in the confined section, there were 5 marvellous plays and marvellous productions. And it was very hard to finally make those decisions to actually just spread them up, and it has to be done. But it would not surprise me remotely if every one of those plays end up in Athlone later this year. And so that's how it goes. Of course, that is contingent on them having taken notes at every session we had afterwards. But that's their business, yeah? Anyway, so to the awards for tonight, and this is for tonight only, and when they visit the festival next week it might be all different, and that's the beauty of what we have. So the confined section, unfortunately, we had 3 groups, which would have made it a bit of competition. Then we had only 2, so it's one or the other. And so I have some I'll give the extra awards first, and the technical award is given to somebody who, if she doesn't already have a career as an air traffic controller, should certainly be thinking about it seriously, because it was an extraordinary piece of work on her part, and presumably the team she had with her. From Mullingar, the stage manager for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Marie Brennan. Is she here? Marie Brennan could not be with us tonight. Congratulations. Really fantastic. I'm going to hold on the Adjudicator's Award, but you will understand that in a moment. On to the Best Actor Award. And one of the curiosities, again, of having the 2 shows was that we had an all-female cast in one of the shows, so the Best Actor Award was a fight within within One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and God knows there were a set of tremendous performances in that. And there's just 3 I wanted to that I kind of tussled with and had to think about. There was Alan Conroy, who played Randall McMurphy. There was Billy Gilran, who played Billy Bibbett, and there was Paul Downs, who played the Chief. And in the end, I went for Alan Conroy. What I don't get is there was about 40 of them on the night they did the show.
They're on stage.
I know they're on stage. They're on stage somewhere. And best of luck. So next is the Best Actress Award. And, because of the nature of Little Gem, because of the nature of the roles, each one of them, Caitlin Clausen, Mary Earle, Margaret Nolan, I thought about all those performances. Any one of them could have done it. From One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I had to consider Finola Conroy as Nurse Ratched, and I went for Finola Conroy. And again, with so few shows to consider and different things to consider, the Adjudicators Award, I had to give some thought about that. And so I took the opportunity with this, because one of the elements, there have been a few during the week, but both, I have to say, both in the audience and on stage in the amateur drama, and there may be a slight soapbox moment here, there is, youth is not entirely in evidence, shall I say. And, she said, I said, how dare I? You're dead right.
Julie? Julie's from Mullingar.
No. It's okay, we hold on. Very good. And so, there may have been a hint in that distribution of awards. I don't think it would be appropriate to do it in second place and guess who was in first. So let's just cut to the chase and say the winner of the confined section, the best director first of all, and the winner altogether, Don E. Hyland was the best director, and it was for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which won that. And in second place was Little Gem, and Little Gem will pick up the 5 points because it wasn't their fault that the third show wasn't able to happen. So that's 5 points on the way, and the very best of luck to them. And remember, 5,000 metres. Okay. Right. The Open was a very different kettle of fish, I can tell you. But however, so let's go with the Technical Awards and Adjudicators Awards first. And so the Technical Award, I had various choices, and actually sound was very much on my mind when I was thinking back to both the Kilmeen production of the Conversations on a Homecoming and the incident with Dave Cotter, also both of them very good on sound. But actually, literally, I think in some ways a juggernaut arrived tonight, and for an integrated presentation of setting, lighting, music, costume, and indeed construction. I am giving the award to the entire team from Ballyduff tonight. Well done. Fantastic thing, but of course the festival doesn't have specific awards for new work, and you can't distinguish with the new work, as in you can't, either go against it and say, oh, that was, a better play was put on, so that should get more attention, or just because somebody does new work, they should get more attention. So in some ways, while I'm not quite awarding a sort of best play thing here, the Adjudicators Award does acknowledge the new, the play within the play, the town, from Letterkenny's Dramateurs.
Sustained with another round of applause from Getty.
Well done. All right, on to the Actor Awards. I'll keep Best Actor. Actually, I'll swap it. I was going to do Best Actress last, but because it's part of the competition, we'll swap it around. Larry as Becca, and the winner is Sarina Hayes. Oh, she's actually here. Oh, excellent. Thanks for taking us. All right, relax. That is the real Sarina Hayes. Thank you. Okay, best actor. Again, throughout the week, I enjoyed good performances. Amongst the several men for dramateurs, Jim Hullen, who played Cormac, particularly caught my eye. I loved, again, amongst a very good quality group of men, I loved Lar McCarthy as Junior in Kilmeen's Conversations on a Homecoming. The perhaps too talented Sean Byrne certainly impressed me in an incident with Dave Cotter, who really managed a remarkable performance while doing everything else as well. And of course, last night we had the impeccable Robert Massey in God of Carnage, and tonight we had John Stack as Howie. Sean Byrne. You see the remarkable transformations he can achieve. He's a chameleon. Tell him well done for me. Thank you very much. Okay. We're on to the big business, are we? Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay. Do I name Best Director first?
That's up to you.
Okay. I'll have to go away and think about that for a while. I'll just okay. The third place play, An Incident with Dave Cotter. The second placed play, God of Carnage. The best director and winning play, Ger Canning and Rabbit. Thank you, good night.
Well done, man. Thanks for being very good. Louder. Look at this. Look at the work you gave me. 7 of you matched.
Only 7.
Only 7.
Were you listening to me at all?
Are you ready? Joe Byrne. Eddie Butler. Jim Carty. Neve Carroll. All that modulation. Did you do? Adrian Cassidy. Bobby Worrell. And finally, next year's adjudicator, Sean Byrne. Sean Byrne. Sean Byrne here. Sean Byrne. Best director. How that happened. Anyway, you can have €25 each. Or we can decide to pick one and